Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Hangout. Mike Lucas here with some team members from the Leafit Superstars. Glad you can make it today, and we're going to be talking today about some of the tools and systems we have for the Leafit Superstars. And we actually have quite a few. And yes, Estelle, we are here. And I'm going to post the link for people to come on in. For those who want to. I believe it is in the chat. Let me make sure I posted the right one. Yes, I did. Awesome. Okay, for those who would like to join us, it's right there in the chat. You can come on in and be a co-host with us. We'd appreciate you if you got a camera. Just make sure to turn off your other session, your current session that you have on right there. We'd appreciate if you could turn that off if you come on as a guest speaker. We'd like to have you here. So one more time, we got quite a few people coming in. Let me put it in there one more time. There we go. Okay.
As the U.S. game show says, come on down.
That's right. Come on down. So thanks a lot for everyone for coming today. As I said, we got a wealth of tools here that we're going to be talking about today. And first off, let's talk about webinars. We have a unique system. The company has a very cool system that the company is holding 4 or 5 webinars a day and sharing with everyone this amazing opportunity here with Leafit.
There we go.
I'm hearing myself. Estelle, you probably want to close out that other session. So, as I was saying, we have the company will have webinars. I believe it's 4 or 5 times a day. What we have taken is that same system. Our team owns that platform, and we have made it a unique system exclusive to our team. So when you invite someone to a webinar with the company system, you have to do follow-up, and you're going to have to do follow-up no matter what you do. Let me make that clear. But with our system, which is exclusive to our team, during the end of the webinar, your link, your unique link, will propagate in the webinar. So all one of the guests that you invited to the webinar has to do is click on the button, and they are automatically joining you in Leafit. Now, these links are exclusive to our team. The system is exclusive to our team. I'm sorry if you happen to be watching this and you would like to use this system that brands you, that has your unique link. If you're a Leafit Superstar, awesome, you can use it. If you're not, I'm sorry, it is not possible. This is totally exclusive for our team, and we spent a lot of time, money, energy, and resources. So that's the reason for the restrictions placed on it. We'd love to share it with a lot of people, but because of the cost involved, the time, and the programming, the maintenance of the system, we have to make it exclusive to our team. But it is a very cool system, Mike. Mike D?
I think it's a totally awesome system. Sorry, I had my mute on.
No problem.
In fact, I brag about it all the time because anything that can be used to help personalize and brand each one of the members of Leafit Superstars is just totally cool. I absolutely love that system.
Okay, awesome. I'm just reading some of the chat here, going through it all. Yes. Sorry, got a little distracted here. But yes, we have that. We have a newsletter. We hold these hangouts every Wednesday. We have team trainings on Sunday. Estelle here and we have quite a few people in our crowd. Elizabeth from our members, Carl. I'm looking here. There's quite a few people here. Jonathan, Marilyn, Steve K. All these are active leaders in our group promoting it. We have a private Facebook group that you're more than welcome to join if you're a superstar. You can come to our hangouts and participate as a guest speaker if you're a superstar. You can get our newsletter. Yes, if you're a superstar. There's Carl. Hello, Carl. How are you, sir? Estelle. Hey, Estelle, how are you doing? You got some awesome business cards there going out there.
I have.
Okay,
yeah.
Someone's at an airport.
Yep, someone's got their other screen on.
Carl, you probably need to mute that other session you were in.
He's out in the garden.
Yeah, there you go.
I've actually, not been doing much with the business cards, just the odd couple of days, that's all. And I just wanted to put onto the Facebook page today the actual words I'm using. And I'm just learning and practicing and getting the right kind of wording when I go and speak to people. And, you know, the more you do it, the better you get at it and you sound more sort of fluent with it. And I just think, you know, people that are working in the shops, it's very, very easy just to walk in and just ask the question, you know, just can I ask you a question? And they'll say yes, especially if they're standing there with no customers and, you know, on their own. And I just literally just start talking about it. I say, well, there's a free social media platform coming out in the next few days. It's a free app download, and we're just doing a little bit of a survey in the area. And just wanted to get your opinion. Can you just have a read of the back of my business card? What does that, you know, how does that sound to you?
Awesome.
And then I'll just get their opinion.
And you just lead right into why don't you check it out?
And then I say, look, you know, I'd really appreciate it if you could maybe go onto the website, send me a quick email, tell me if it's good or not. If you want to become a member, you can do, because then you'll be able to refer your friends, because this is by referral only. So I'm just kind of getting the idea of what to say to people, and the more I do it, the better it gets, kind of thing. But just want to keep it simple and fun. Right.
And you've made those cards, the format and the wording, available to the team in our Facebook group. Awesome.
Yeah, the guy that we know, he's made the what do you call it? The words available so people can actually use it in any other country, and just, you know, I think it's only, you know, it's not a lot of money at all. It's very cheap.
Right. Awesome. I see Jabbar driving down the street.
Yeah.
I know here in my state it's illegal to be on the phone. I'm not sure how it is on a Hangout. I don't know if that's right.
That's new.
They're a little lenient in Philadelphia.
I see. Philly's a little more lenient. The city of brotherly love.
Exactly.
So what's up? What do you got going on, Jabbar? How do you feel about Leafit right now? I know you're pretty excited, man, because you're all over the Facebook.
Listen, it is one of the greatest things that finally see the vision. I've been to the vision. And it's easy when you just ask somebody, are you open to a side business? And if they say yes, you know, I have something to show you. You show them the app, and they go, wow, that's pretty cool. Like today I did the Angry Birds on the app, and I showed a few people, and they're like, well, what's that? How do you get paid from that? And I just showed them. You know, it took about 2 minutes. And I think that's the part about Leafit that's different from all the other business out there, is that it is very much easy to show someone it's a real product. A lot of people are doing, you know, pictures of dresses and shoes they want, but, you know, they aren't getting paid from it, and they're just promoting it like, hey, I'm thinking about buying these shoes. And you have an app where if they do buy those shoes or that dress or that T-shirt, you know, you get a percentage of it, and you can do it for free. And I think that's the one part that I lead with. I don't know if anybody know it. I think my team, I got 92, and I've been just doing three-way calls. And I remember in the beginning when I first started in network marketing, it was more of, you know, automation. You know, people were like, oh, well, I'm automatic, I send emails, but you have to talk to people.
You do have
There's
to
no
be
way
that
around it. If your team member calls you.
You bring up a great point, Jabbar, man. That's awesome. Because we had someone who reached out to one of our team members yesterday, and he said he'd been researching everything with Leafit. He was in the internet looking at this video, looking at that video, looking at this video. He had called 2 or 3 people, and one of them was another one of our team members, and guess what? None of them called him back. Not one of them called him back. And he said if they couldn't call him back, he didn't want to join them. And so he ended up with someone else in our group. But, yeah, folks, when someone calls you, Jabbar says when someone joins you, you know, you got that email that, no, you got to reach out to them, don't you, Jabbar? You got to build that relationship. What's that?
Even if it's 2 seconds, just tell them. I said, even if it's 2 seconds, you just let them know, hey, if you have any questions or they don't know where to get the information, because a lot of times they join and they say, what do I do now? And you tell them. You start give them a game plan or tell them to go to leafitsuperstars.com, to the newsletter or sign them up, so then they have that 21 steps, and you just guide them through, like, hey, you don't need to know everything. The same way I got you aboard is the same way you grow your team, and it's just quick. I signed up at church. I mean, when I first got aboard, it was easy. I showed the guy what was the future, talked to the church. They said, really? And I said, listen, I'm not going to answer all your questions. Go to the website. If you have questions after that, then I'll answer those questions, or I direct them to a webinar and say, hey, we're going to have this webinar or hangout. Just go in there, and if you have any questions, answer that question. You don't want to have all the answers, because it takes time, because you might say something wrong. But the website, the webinars, the hangouts, let them do the storytelling for you, and you just want to be an inviter. You want to be the king or prince or queen of inviting people to webinars, and just follow up with them after they watch the webinar. And if they don't, you say, hey, did you get a chance to see the webinar or the replay? Well, I was busy. Know what? No problem. Well, when you do, give me a call, or I'll call you tomorrow at this time and set a date for it.
Yep. Great. Hey, Carl, I noticed there you're outside. We had to mute you a couple times. Go ahead and unmute yourself, Carl. We had some jet activity. Seems like you were over there by Heathrow or
yeah.
I can't
I'm by Gatwick Airport, mate.
I can't think of the other one.
Gatwick.
Gatwick, that's right, yes.
Yeah, I'm 10 minutes away from the airport, so sorry about that.
That's all right. No, I landed one time at Gatwick. I thought Heathrow was a long jog to the terminal. Gatwick, you have to take a tent and camp out between terminals.
Yeah. And they just built a new one, so yeah.
So, Carl,
they want to expand it.
You've been building a team and talking to people. Why don't you share some stuff you're doing?
I've been talking to people, mainly when I'm at work as a bus driver. I talk to customers, whether I'm driving or as a passenger. But so far, team-wise, I haven't got anyone other than the one person joined up. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong in that respect, but I'm giving them my link. I've shown them the videos that I've got stored on my phone to do with my Leafit business.
Right.
I've actually paid that to a couple of workmates. Another workmate from a different company today, he was running early, so I gave him a card and said, have a look, it pays you. He's, oh, excellent, I'll go and have a look at that tonight. So I've got one workmate who's very keen, but he just seems to not be finding the time to have a look.
So what I suggest everyone when you pass out a card or you know them personally, like Jabbar says, is just introduce them to it and then follow up in a day or two and say, hey, did you check out that website? Did you go to that webinar? And if they didn't, just ask surprise and just follow up. Basically, the money is in the follow-up, guys. I've said this. You've heard that anywhere. The money is in the follow-up. And if you follow up softly and just, hey, man, you don't want to miss this, you go check it out. Once they see the webinar, as Jabbar and others have said, once they see it, like they'll get it. Because everyone uses Facebook to some extent, or Twitter and Pinterest, and some of them live on it. And those are the people you're really looking for. So,
I say my workmate Mark, he actually watched the video, and his face lit up like a Christmas tree at what prospects of what it can do. So.
Exactly. So let me go back to Mike D here. Let me just go ahead and. Hey, Mike, I know we got some other stuff coming for the team site. We got a newsletter. We got some other, some very cool stuff for the team. The webinars that are unique to us, I'm thinking of all the tools. We got quite an extensive stuff. But how is important because you've had a couple people. I know Estelle has had a people. Carl has had Jabbar. The video marketing that we teach our team.
Absolutely. Make videos. That's all I can say. I don't care how short they are. If you think they're great or if you think they're horrible, make videos and post them. And I know Estelle will agree with me because she and her husband Alan create videos all the time. And plus, she's given you a video intro clip if you're part of the team that's in the back office that you can use to hook onto your video. Do it with your phone. Do it with your camera. Take a video and post it. Pick a subject and post it and put it in social media. Put that link in Google Plus. Put it wherever. Look at the training we've got in the back office. If you don't have a YouTube channel, I've posted the how to set up a YouTube channel. The first couple of videos there. They're not very long, but it'll get you started. And there's tips and tricks in there. to make it as good as you can make it. So the tools are there. Just do a bit every day and just keep doing it. So Carl, that's what I'd say to you as well. What's going to happen is one day, very soon, it's going to start to snowball, and that one's going to turn into 5, which is going to turn into 10, which is going to turn into 30. So it's and I know Estelle's been pushing it for a while, and I know that she's got people that she's adding left and right. So, and obviously Jabbar is as well. But it does take it takes that follow up. But the information's there. I don't care where people are coming from in terms of their skill level. They can be not even be familiar with YouTube or Facebook. We show them how to get it started and how to do things step by step.
Yeah, Estelle there had a very good little thing in her one of her Facebook posts. She's doing some videos. She's passing out some video cards. And she's just said she's doing a little bit of everything. Isn't that right, Estelle?
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's working because Leafit is so easy to talk to people about.
Yeah, I'm actually getting Leafit distributors promoting my videos for me. I went into my Leafit app Facebook fan page today, and there was some notifications, and there was a couple of people in there that have shared my links. And I thought, I wonder who that is then. And one of them, I'm not even friends with them on Facebook. And I've gone into her Facebook page, and I think she's in Australia. But she's sharing my videos with all my links on it, so you can, so they're just going everywhere. And I've had so many subscribers to my channel, and I'm getting people coming in through there from my other Facebook fan page, which is 50 Shades of Grey movie, which is one of the things that you trained on. Start a Facebook fan page. So I've only been doing this for 2 or 3 months now, but it's now coming in. It's coming in from Pinterest as well, and just also LinkedIn and SlideShare. I shared a presentation that I've got on SlideShare, and that's linked to LinkedIn. So you can't do all these things all in one go, but I've just done it gradually over a period of time, and it's just coming in from everywhere.
You make a great point there when we hold these trainings for these things, but what is taken, it's not a week quick fix. It's not something that you do one night and the flow or the faucet, the water starts gushing in. It's doing something consistently over a period of time, but then what it does is it starts to build up, and now you are reaching that point where you are just getting a lot of activity and leads and so forth, correct?
Yeah, it's amazing, and I didn't know anything about this 3 or 4 months ago. Nothing.
Right. So, guys, we're at the half-hour, 20-minute mark here, and Jabbar, I know you're out there driving in the wilderness. What happened to Jabbar? We lost him. Jabbar?
He is there.
He's there?
We have a smiling face.
I'm right here.
Jabbar?
He's gone.
I think we might. Oh, there he is. He's probably in the Philadelphia tunnel or something. Jabbar, you've been out there promoting quite a bit.
Right now.
Okay. How easy do you find it just sharing it with Leaf? Because of what we're not selling anything. We're just trying to share with someone what they were doing last week with the posting on Facebook.
Yeah, and it's one of the easiest things. Most of the
Okay, we're getting some Jabbar. We're getting some lag here.
Feedback.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I know.
it's easy because they're already doing it, and most of the people you meet.
Right.
All I was saying was most of the people you meet are already on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, and all you're doing is showing them a way to monetize what they're already doing. And it makes it so much easy when you have the app. Hopefully people sign up for the beta and get the app on their phone, and you have an iPhone, and most of the people I know have an iPhone, so I just show them. They're like, well, what's that? And when I show it to them, they're like, well, how can I get it? And I tell them to the website. I say, hey, go to this website. And actually, I got one from GoDaddy and Namecheap, because a lot of times I see people putting out their Leafit /biz. Get a forwarding domain name, and it's training in the back office. So I'm not going to put mine's out here, but I changed mine's to.
Right. That's a great tip there. We have our URL.
And there you go. While texting.
Yep, exactly. Guys, basically a redirect like join Mike today or join Joe today at Leafit or Leaf with me today. Something like that you can get from GoDaddy and Namecheap for very easy. So it's easy to give to people, and they can remember it. And like Jabbar says, we have that how to do that in our back office as well, folks. Basically, Leafit is, I know a lot of people fail with Leafit or other opportunities because they got to sell their friends, they got to sell their relatives, they got to chase their neighbor down the street because you've already talked to him 4 times about something else you did over the last few years, so he sees you coming, and he's afraid when you invite him to a barbecue, you're going to try and sell him some juice, some potion or something, so they don't come over, or they come over with a shotgun because they're afraid you're going to try and sell them something. But with Leafit, all you're doing is sharing with them something that they did last week, and Facebook made $20 million a day from people's content. Today, tomorrow, next week, they will share in some of that with Leafit. That's the only difference. It's free to get started. There's actually a way you can take advantage of some other streams of revenue and earn from your friends posting pictures and 3 other streams of revenue if you want. But the core system, the mobile app, which when we say mobile app, it's a little misleading. You don't need the mobile app. You can do it on a PC, a laptop, a desktop, Android, iPhone, a Kindle here in the very near future. So get back with the person that invited you to our hangout today or shared this link with you. Get back with them and say, yes, I want to get it. I got it. How do I get it on my device today? And they'll be happy to share with you. And I would encourage you to make sure they're Leafit Superstars. We have a lot to offer from the daily hangouts, webinars, newsletters, private Facebook group, capture system, a whole bunch more. So, folks, we'll see you on the inside on the hottest social network, posting some of those pictures and making some money. Everyone have a great day.